Hey parents, Mr. Jim here. Ever since Osmo sent us our Genius Starter Kit, it's become the kids' favorite games to play with at home. The best part is how well they're designed to encourage learning in a way that's actually exciting. I've honestly never seen my kids pick up new skills as fast as they are after playing with Osmo. I can't help but play along with my kids as we're having a blast playing games that explore math, puzzles, art, reading, and more. Genius Starter Kits come with a base and reflector that fit most iPad models. Available at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played. Hello, critter protectors. Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! On the last episode, we saw that Ramesses, the emperor of all the emperor scorpions in Africa, had just gone out on a lonely night stroll. He was wishing for some company when he suddenly found himself helping a young mother scorpion with her back full of babies. He was so happy to finally have someone to talk to. Just before getting them back to his safe burrow for a sleep, a bat had launched an attack. Ramesses was in the ready position and only had one more chance before he was done for. The bat had already swooped down 2 times, and he needed to win this last one if he didn't want to become that bat's dinner. Flora and her babies were counting on him. As they peered out from their hiding place under a leaf, they saw Ramesses' bravery. Down swooped the bat with its mouth wide open. The bat let out a shriek as Ramesses stung him with his tail. Faster than the bat even appeared, he was gone. Phew! That was crazy! Flora, are you in there? Are you okay? Ramesses shouted.
I'm here. We're all okay.
Flora said as she came out from under her hiding place. She was a little scared, and so were her babies. But now they were all safe. Come on, Flora. Let's get you all inside. Ramesses led them inside of his castle burrow. He tried to make light of the fancy decor, extra food, and overall special look of his home, but Flora was becoming suspicious.
What did you say your name was anyways?
Flora asked.
It's Ramesses, like the emperor.
You're the emperor? Oh heavens, this is terrible. What have I done? Forgive me, kind sir.
Flora was frantic and raced back and forth, trying to find the words to say. You see, she didn't even know that he was the emperor of the whole kingdom. She felt embarrassed for not having known, but in fact, that's why Ramesses liked spending time with her in the first place. She didn't treat him differently. He was always used to being around other scorpions that treated him very special because he was the emperor. And he didn't really like that. He felt like all of his friends weren't actually friends. They only acted that way because he was the emperor.
Flora, it's okay, please.
Ramesses tried to calm her down. Her babies were also getting a little nervous. Ramesses didn't know what to do. Flora was scared and embarrassed, and the babies, I think, somehow thought he was mean, and all he wanted to do was help, but things were just so chaotic in that moment. He tried to think of something fun or something to make light of the situation. He just needed to see that he was like any other scorpion. Then he had a brilliant light bulb kind of idea. he dashed off into a small storage hole he had in the back of his mound. A minute later, Ramesses came out with an amazing ultraviolet light bulb. Yes, his idea was an actual light bulb. After some setting up and tweaking, he had the bulb on, and it shone bright purple all around the room. Flora and her babies instantly stopped in their tracks and were silent.
Say, do you like light shows?
Ramesses said very nervously.
Ooh!
They all said as they looked at themselves and at Ramesses. Each scorpion no longer looked black, but they were shining an amazing fluorescent blue and green. Hold on a second, what kind of light was that? Yes, it's actually true. Emperor scorpions look like a clean, shiny black scorpion, but under a black light, they look super cool. Their color changes and shines like blue, green, and sometimes other colors as they glow in the dark. It's pretty amazing. Ramesses could tell that this had distracted them all enough from their troubles to take a deep breath. He started talking and explaining how he'd become so lonely in the first place.
And that's why I was so excited to meet you. You treat me just like a normal scorpion. I kind of liked it that way.
When Flora heard all this, she didn't feel embarrassed anymore. The following night, when she headed off to her actual home, she did thank Ramesses for his kindness. Babies giggled and Ramesses joked around with them once more with his claw.
I'm gonna get ya! I'm gonna get ya!
All the baby scorpions laughed as he started to tickle them. Within the next few days, Ramesses started getting many more visitors. It turns out that Flora had shared the news that Ramesses needed friends. She told all her family about his kindness, and the kids told their friends about his amazing ultraviolet glow-in-the-dark shiny lights. Ramesses became famous across the rainforest for sharing his light show with anyone and everyone. And he was finally never lonely ever again. The end. We'll be right back to talk more about this adventure after a word from our sponsor. Great job, you listened all the way to the end. Wow, it's pretty amazing how powerful being a good friend can be. You see, everyone thought that this Emperor Scorpion was mean and didn't want any friends. But as soon as he showed kindness to others, scorpions from all over the kingdom wanted to play with Ramesses and have fun together. Sometimes that's all it takes. If you're looking to make a new friend, maybe you can be the one to show kindness for the first time. Well, Critter Protectors, I hope you have a super duper day, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye!